powered by Mahaska Drug. And on the boys' side, Indianola also right up at the top in the Little Hawkeye Conference. They are 14-3 on the year, and they are 9-2 in the Little Hawkeye Conference, just one game behind Norwalk, who is 10-2 at this point. Indianola beat Oskaloosa 69-47 in Oskaloosa the first go-around. But remember, we did not have Xavier Foster in that game, and we did not have Coach Ryan Parker. A couple of their big players, senior A.J. Toigo, had 14 points in that game. Junior Caden Riemeyer had 14 as well. And senior Blake Kennedy scored 11 in that win for Indianola over Oskaloosa, 69-47. Just over a month ago. Indianola has won 5 straight games coming into tonight. And actually, Indianola lost their first 2 games of the season. Since then, they have won 14 of their last 15 games. And as you look at the Little Hawkeye Conference coming into tonight, on the boys' side, Norwalk leads the way at 10-2. Indianola right behind him at 9-2. Pella is 8-4. DCG is 7-5. Newton and Pella Christian are both 4-8. Grinnell is 3-7, and then Oskaloosa is at 1-10 right now in conference play. And you look at the top 3 there, Norwalk, Indianola, and Pella, what they have left. Well, Norwalk will play DCG and Grinnell yet before they finish up conference play. Indianola has Oskaloosa tonight, and they still have to play Grinnell, and they also will play Newton. Pella has DCG and Grinnell left. So it's going to be fun and interesting these last few conference games to see who comes out on top. Norwalk, Indianola, and Pella, all with a shot to win the Little Hawkeye Conference, although Norwalk is certainly in the driver's seat right now. So looking at tonight, Indianola 14-3 on the year, 9-2 in the conference. Oskaloosa 6-11 on the year, 1-10 in the conference. But they're turning the corner, playing much better basketball now that everybody's healthy. And I really expect them to be fired up tonight with the return of Coach Ryan Parker to the bench. Indianola shoots 48% from the floor as a team. Oskaloosa 44%. Indianola 37% from the three-point line. Oskaloosa 33%. Free throws about the same, 69% for Indianola, 64% free throw shooters as a team for Oskaloosa. Indianola averages 71 points a game compared to 60 points a game for Oskaloosa. Rebounds were even, 28 for Indianola, 27 a game for Oskaloosa. Turnovers, about 10 a game for Indianola, and Oskaloosa around 15 turnovers a game. So that's a look across the board at the numbers team-wise. Now you look at some of the individuals, and Indianola has Tice Johnson, a senior, averages 19 points a game. Oskaloosa kept him contained in the first go-around at Oskaloosa, but Togo and Riemeyer and Kennedy were the ones that hurt us that night. But Tice Johnson, a senior, averages 19 points a game and 5 rebounds. He's got 22 block shots this year and 40 steals. Senior A.J. Toigo, 16 points, 4 rebounds a game. Leads the team with 109 assists entering tonight and 50 steals. So what that tells you right there is he is a great player on both ends of the floor. He does it all. Second leading scorer on the team, second leading rebounder, leads him in assists and leads him in steals. Junior Caden Riemeyer averages 12 points and 6 rebounds a game. He's actually their leading rebounder. Senior Blake Kennedy, 8 points a game. And freshman Drew Kingery, 8 points a game. Those are the leaders for Indianola. Oskaloosa led by the big guy, the X Factor, Xavier Foster. 26 points a game, 10 rebounds. He's got 28 block shots this year. And, of course, has missed several games due to mono and then a concussion. But he is back healthy now. Noah Van Veldhuizen, 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, 21 steals this year. leads the team, Noah Van Veldhuizen. Isaac Schultz, 11 points, 3 rebounds a game, leads the team with 64 assists. Keaton Flaherty, the sophomore, 9 points, 4 rebounds a game, 50 assists, and tied for that team lead with 21 steals with Noah Van Veldhuizen. Colton Butler averages 3 points and 5 rebounds. Interesting tonight to watch the starting lineup. Does Coach Ryan Parker stick with the starting 5 that Coach DeJuan Foster has used the last couple of games? Or does he shake it up a little bit? We will find out. Last couple of games have been going with Sarver, Isaac Schultz, Noah Van Veldhuizen, Colton Butler, and Xavier Foster. So, again, we'll see if Coach Ryan Parker has any different thoughts on the starting 5 tonight for Oskaloosa. So the Indians about to go head-to-head here in Indianola tonight, and you'll hear it all live right here on the Indians Network presented by Craig Ford. Indianola 14-3 on the year, 9-2 in the conference. They've won 14 of their last 15 games after dropping their first 2 games of the season, and they've won 5 in a row. Oskaloosa 6-11 on the year, 1-10 in conference. Competed very tough against Norwalk, competed very tough against Pella. And we need to bring that same energy and that same intensity to the floor tonight to have a chance of beating Indianola here on the road. We'll take a break. We'll be back. You've been listening to our pregame powered by Mahaska Drug. Starting lineups are about 3 minutes away here in Indianola. Don't go away. Oskaloosa Boys Basketball is straight ahead on the Indians Network presented by Craig Ford.
If you want to save more.
If you want a butcher who knows more.
If you want fewer aisles and more value.
Less quantity, more quality.
If you want more of this.
And this.
And this.
This is Fairway, and this is how we do more.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all and more into meat and grocery.
At Gardner Collier Jewelry, our goal has always been to provide you with the very best jewelry for your money. From plain gold wedding bands to the most exquisite diamond ring, Gardner Collier has it. Our huge selection is sure to exceed your expectations, and our service is second to none. From sterling silver fashion jewelry to the one-of-a-kind diamond fashion piece, Gardner Collier can fill your jewelry desires. For the very best value in fine jewelry, choose Gardner Collier, Quincy Place Mall, Ottumwa, and Penn Central Mall, Oskaloosa.
STEM Garden Center Nursery in Oskaloosa is already gearing up for spring. We will have unique new varieties and all the old favorites ready for you to create stunning gardens and eye-catching combo pots. Now is the perfect time to plan out your landscape with new shrubs, flowering trees, perennials, and mulch. Consider adding grasses, a rock garden, or flower beds for less mowing and more eye appeal. Don't be afraid to dream big. Check us out on Facebook for our winter hours and experience the color at STEM Garden Center in Oskaloosa this spring.
At Mahaska Health, our team is dedicated to caring for you through every season of life. Whether you are in need of a same-day appointment, preparing to expand your family, or about to undergo surgery with our excellent surgical staff, we are dedicated to helping you feel your best, today and every day. Recognized as a top 100 critical access hospital, we are continually driven to enhance the health and well-being of the communities we serve. Mahaska Health.
In Oskaloosa, see your good neighbor State Farm agent Wendell Campbell for your insurance and financial needs.
You're sure to save big at Hy-Vee now that hundreds of items are on low price lockdown and price decline. Lockdown prices won't change unless they are lowered, and any item marked with a red arrow means you will save big. Come get deals on seasonal items already on your list at Hy-Vee, where there is a helpful smile.
My name is Amanda Seeley, and I've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office for 15 years now. I'm a mother of 3 little boys, and since having them, they've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office in Oski Dental. It's been really seamless. I expected a little few hiccups, but he just has this approach that they're very comfortable again. You're the best! We're going to shoot for being a lifelong patient.
All right, we are are back here in the Wood Iron Grill press box at Indianola High School. Jamie Brockman with you here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. About 30 seconds away from introduction of the starting lineups for Game 2 tonight, the Oskaloosa Boys. And as I look down at the bench, looks like no change in the starting five for Oskaloosa. Coach Ryan Parker going to stick with the lineup that they have gone with the last few games under Dwan Foster. They're going to go with Isaac Schultz, Noah Van Veldhuizen, Reese Sarver, Xavier Foster, and Colton Butler will be the starting five tonight for Oskaloosa. Sarver, Isaac Schultz, Noah Van Veldhuizen, Xavier Foster, and Colton Butler. For Indianola, they're going to go with A.J. Toigo, number 10. Also, number 23, Tyus Johnson, their leading scorer. Number 22 is the freshman Drew Kingery. Number 34 is Caden Remeyer. And rounding out the starting five will be number 20, Blake Kennedy for Indianola. So again, Oskaloosa 6-11 on the year, 1-10 in conference play, looking for that first little Hawkeye Conference win tonight. And Indianola 14-3 on the year, 9-2 in Little Hawkeye Conference. Couple recent wins by Indianola. They beat Pella 87-85, and they beat Pella Christian 60-59 in a nail-biter. Oskaloosa starting five being introduced right now. We've got a great crowd here in Indianola. I can feel the energy already, folks. Coach Ryan Parker is back on the bench. Welcome back, Coach Ryan Parker. Everybody's back to their normal roles now. Everybody's healthy. I think you're going to see a breakout night tonight for the Oskaloosa Boys Basketball team. I think they're ready to send a statement that it's just about tournament time. Finishing the starting lineup introductions here tonight. I think some keys to this game for Oskaloosa is get out to a quick start. You know, you go back to Norwalk last Tuesday, a week ago tonight. We spotted them a 13-2 lead. If that doesn't happen, there's a good chance Oskaloosa wins that game at Norwalk. Pella, we were back and forth, made some bad shot decisions in that fourth quarter that cost us, and Pella was able to get out with the win. But again, Oskaloosa was right with them. So I think the key tonight is play your game. Play hard, for one. Everybody needs to bring that energy, bring that intensity to the floor that you had Tuesday at Norwalk, for sure. Play with that energy and that intensity. Good things are going to happen no matter who the opponent might be. That's number one. Number two, take care of the basketball. Don't give them extra possessions. And number three, smart possessions. Not only take care of the basketball, but take smart shots. No need really for 30-foot threes that give Indianola extra possessions. Jump ball, Indianola doesn't even jump. They say, you go ahead and do it, X Factor. They didn't even jump. So Oskaloosa has the ball. We're underway. Isaac Schultz over to Xavier Foster. Foster skips it over to Noah Van Veldhuizen. Catch and shoot three. No good for Noah. Right on the money, just a little bit too strong off the iron. Rebound Indianola. So we're underway here. Just underway. Indianola hosting Oskaloosa. Driving baseline right to the hoop is Caden Remeyer. And he gets Indianola on the board first. 2-0 over Oskaloosa. Remeyer, one of the guys that had a good game, 14 against Oskaloosa the first go-around. Oski turns it over in the lane. Indianola has the ball back. A.J. Toigo, the very talented guard who averages 16 points a game, a senior. He works on Reese Sarver. Feeds it in the lane to Blake Kennedy, who puts it off the very top part of the glass, and it drops through for two. Indianola out to a 4-0 lead here on Oskaloosa in the first minute. 4-0 Indianola. Butler. And now his outlet pass stolen away by Toigo. Layup on the other end. And Indianola starts on fire. Indianola 6, Oskaloosa nothing. A minute 13 into the game. And Coach Ryan Parker has seen enough. He takes an early timeout to try to settle down the troops and weather this storm. Indianola out to a 6-0 lead. A minute 13 into the game. This is Oskaloosa Boys Basketball on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. We'll be right back after this. Well, we'll keep it here, actually. It's just a short timeout. They're already returning to the floor. So, big start for Indianola. 2 for Toigo, 2 for Kennedy, 2 for Riemeyer. 2 early turnovers on Oskaloosa. See if they regain composure here during the timeout. And words from Coach Parker. Oski turns it over on the inbound, and then taking it to the hoop is Tygo, and he's fouled. Another turnover on Oski. 3 here in the first minute and 20 seconds. Foul charge to Noah Van Veldhuizen, his first, team's first. Tygo to the line to shoot 2. First is good. Tygo is 65% at the free throw line. Doesn't miss often. Second free throw good as well. 8-0 Indianola. Oski needs an answer here. Foster, baseline, right, big dunk! Foster, baseline right, big dunk for the X Factor, and the Indians are on the board. 8-2. 6:28 to go, first quarter. Tygo drive, shut down by Sarver. Help defense by Flaherty. They kick it out, and Riemeyer drains a 3. I don't think Indianola's missed yet. They are red hot, 11-2. Indianola leads it with 6:10 to go in the first quarter. Long pass, diagonal across the floor to Foster. Flaherty in the lane, feeds it to Sarver. Left baseline, Sarver with the layup. Great passes there by the Indians to get that basket by Sarver. 11-4 Indianola, 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Tygo dishes to Kennedy for 2. 13-4. 5:48 to go, first quarter. Here is Flaherty for 3, top of the key. Keaton Flaherty knocks down his first shot. And the first 3 of the game for Oskaloosa. 13-7. And there's a pass in the lane, tip almost stolen, but chased down by Drew Kingery. Keep possession for Indianola. Oskaloosa playing a man-to-man defense. Here is Riemeyer for 3. That one's off the mark. Long rebound. Nobody went after it for Oskaloosa. You got to go after those rebounds. Offensive rebound deep for Indianola. Tygo takes it to the hoop. 2 and a foul. Well, again, Oski had 2 players that could have went after that last rebound. They just kind of stood flat-footed. Indianola chased it down, gave them another opportunity, led to a layup for Tygo and an and-one opportunity as Sarver charged with his first foul. Team foul number 2. Tygo drains the free throw. He's got 7 points here in the first quarter. And Indianola 16, Oskaloosa 7, 5:10 to go in the first quarter. Charlie North in the game. Foster has it, top of the key. And he's going to pull up 3. It is no good. Rebound, Indianola. Got a rebound. 4:50 to go, first quarter. 16-7, Indianola. Tygo goes down the left side of the lane, shut down, spins in the lane to his right, and gets it to fall. Another bucket for Tygo. 18-7, Indianola. 4:38 to go, first quarter. Isaac Schultz, Keaton Flaherty, Noah Van Veldhuizen, Charlie North, and Xavier Foster on the floor for Oskaloosa. Noah has it top of the key. Charlie North. Now in the hands of Foster. One dribble just inside the three-point line, puts up a shot, no good, but he's fouled. Foster will earn a trip to the free throw line. And the X Factor is 80% this season at the free throw line. Foul charge to Drew Kingery, his first, only the first team foul as well. Foster taking his time. Free throw is no good on the first. Missed the front end. Reese Sarver back in the game, replaces Charlie North. Second free throw from Foster is up. No good. He missed them both. Again, nobody went after the rebound. Indianola just lets it come to their hands. 4:16 to go first quarter. 18-7, Indianola. Here's a 3. Blocked partially by Isaac Schultz. It almost went in, though, by Tice Johnson. Rebound Foster. Foster dribbles it up the floor. Decides he's going to the hoop. Down the lane. No good. Off the glass. Rebound Tice Johnson for Indianola. Johnson's going to bring it up. He kicks it to Kingery. Kingery's three is no good. Weak side rebound. Remeyer right back up and good on the offensive rebound by Remeyer. 3:43 to go. First quarter, 20-7. Here's Flaherty for another three. Keaton Flaherty, 2 for 2 from long range for Keaton. Cuts the deficit in half, 20-10. Indianola. Tygo working on Sarver. Gets by him, dishes wide open at the basket is Blake Kennedy. Indianola can do no wrong here in this first 5 minutes, and they lead 22-10. Isaac Schultz has the ball. Thought about a three. Gives it up to Noah. Now Flaherty has it. Looks to the bench. Lets the offense get going. 3 minutes to go first quarter. Feeds it to Foster, right wing. Foster clear across the court to the left wing to Sarver for three. The assist on the 30-foot cross-court pass to the X Factor. 22-13 Oski. Trails by 9. 2:48 to go first quarter. Tygo down the left side of the lane. He's bumped before the shot by Sarver. That'll be the second foul here in the first quarter on Sarver. And we need him to be on the floor. We need his defense tonight. Charlie North checking in. He'll replace Noah Van Veldhuizen. Meanwhile, Indianola brings in 3 fresh players. John McGinnis and Luke Yaumans check in. Here's the inbound to Yaumans right side. Shut down by Isaac Schultz. Now here's a three on the way from the right wing. It's good by Yaumans. He just checks in and drains a three. 25-13 Indianola. Sarver driving in. Dishes. Left baseline. Charlie North. Count the basket and a foul for North. The assist to Reese Sarver. Yaumans with the foul. His first, team foul number 2. At the line. With an and one opportunity is Charlie North. In and out, no good. Rebound Indianola. 25-15. Indianola leads by 10. 2:20 to go. First quarter. Tygo. Nice drive. Draws the defense. Dishes wide open to John McGinnis for the 2. And again, Coach Parker calls timeout. With 2:15 to go in the first quarter. Timeout presented by Mahaska Hearing Aid Center. Take timeout for your hearing with the experts at Mahaska Hearing Aid Center, A Avenue West in Oskaloosa. Indianola 27, Oskaloosa 15 here on the Indians Network. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. Don't go away. All right, we are back here on the Indians Network. Jamie Brockman in the Wood Iron Grill press box. 2:15 to go first quarter. Indianola 27, Oskaloosa 15. Timeout to make defensive adjustments there, I'm sure, for Coach Parker. Giving up too many backside layups as the help defense would come over to try to double team. It left wide open. Oh, there's the lob to Foster. He didn't get it on the lob, but he takes one dribble and power dunks it through. Another dunk for the X Factor. 27-17. Indianola leads by 10. And here is Tygo in the lane, throws up the floater. It's good. Tygo lighting it up in the first quarter. Long pass, tipped out of bounds by Foster. It stays with Indianola. Or stays with Oskaloosa, excuse me. 11 first quarter points for Tygo. Indianola leading 29-17. So Oski keeps possession. They say it was off Indianola. Schultz inbounds in front of the Indianola bench to Flaherty. Flaherty brings it out into the half-court circle. Sets up the offense. 1:34 to go first quarter. Flaherty gets it to Foster. Foster dishes in the lane to North. He's got a defender in front of him and behind him. He puts it up because he's got nothing else to do, and it's good. Charlie North with the basket. 29-19. Indianola leads by 10. With the ball, C.J. Kuehl. Now Tygo. Now McGinnis with it. Into the hands of Johnson. Tyus Johnson drives. Flaherty hits the floor. Or Sarver, rather. And I think that's number 3 on Sarver. It is. Third foul on Sarver in the first quarter. That is going to hurt. That is going to hurt. He brings such an intensity to the floor on defense. Free throw in and out by Tyus Johnson, no good. 86% free throw shooter, and he misses the front end. So Noah checks in for Reese Sarver, who goes to the bench with 3 fouls. With 1:04 to go in the first quarter. I don't know that we'll see Reese back the entire first half. Second free throw good by Johnson. He hit 1 of 2. Indianola 30, Oskaloosa 19. 1 minute to go first quarter. A 30-point first quarter for Indianola. Isaac Schultz dribbling the ball in the half-court circle. And his pass will be tipped out by Tyus Johnson. 50 seconds remain. Noah to inbound, right at the half court, gets it into Foster on the right wing. Foster, three-pointer is too strong. Rebound, Johnson. I have Indianola out-rebounding Oski 8-1 right now. Down the lane, Foster goes after the block, missed the block. Kennedy threw it off the glass, no good. Rebound, Oskaloosa. And then Tygo slaps it out of the hands of Flaherty over on the right wing. 27 seconds remain in the first quarter. Indianola 30, Oskaloosa 19. Flaherty to inbound, gets it to Isaac Schultz. Schultz dribbles top of the key to Charlie North. North feeds it to Foster, left baseline. Foster turns, knocks the defender down, and dunks it. 3 dunks in the first quarter for the X Factor. Oski's within 9. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Indianola. Oh, beautiful backdoor cut from the right side. The layup doesn't go for Tyus Johnson, though. Rebound, Foster. Long shot at the buzzer for Foster is off the glass. No good. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books. A huge first quarter for Indianola. And they lead Oskaloosa 30-21 after 1 quarter of play here in Indianola. You're listening to our audio-only broadcast tonight here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. We'll be back second quarter after this.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Oskaloosa Indians on the Indians Network.
I'm financial advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm financial advisor Austin Norris.
I'm financial advisor Amber Coffey.
I'm financial advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I am financial advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm financial advisor Michael Bush.
Call us today at 1-800-ED-JONES or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Welcome back to the Wood Iron Grill Press Box at Indianola High School. I'm Jamie Brockman on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. Starting the second quarter, Indianola 30, Oskaloosa 21. Seemed like it could be much worse. Indianola outplayed Oskaloosa that entire first quarter, but Oskaloosa still within 9. Reese Sarver, though, 3 first quarter fouls, is on the bench. Second quarter underway. Indianola has possession. 3-point shot by Riemeyer over Foster is no good. Rebound, Isaac Schultz. Schultz brings it all the way to the free throw line, kicks it out to Noah. 25-foot three off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Indianola. Indianola hurries it down the floor. Drew Kingery drives, loses the dribble on the drive to the hoop. Turnover, Indianola. That's only their first turnover on my book. Isaac Schultz walks the ball up court for Oskaloosa. Indianola in a man-to-man defense. 7:20 to go in the first half. Charlie North, nice spin move to his left. Puts it up just a little soft off the glass, though. Rebound, Indianola. Great move, though, by Charlie North. Still 30-21. Indianola leading by 9. 7:08 to go. Tygo zigzagging through the defense. Down the lane, no good. Rebound tip back up, no good. And then Isaac Schultz comes out with it for Oskaloosa. Schultz brings it up the left side. Flaherty now, top of the key. Dribbles behind his back. Gives it to Noah. Out top to Isaac Schultz. Resetting with 6:50 to go in the half. Noah Van Veldhuizen with it, left wing. Now Foster, top of the key. North, right wing. Noah flashes through the lane. Oh, stutter step, top of the key for Isaac Schultz as he took off to drive, traveled. 4th turnover on the Indians. 6:35 to go, first half. Oski down 30-21. Indianola with the basketball. Tygo has it. Remeyer. Now Kennedy, top of the key. Swings it back to Tygo on the left side, guarded by Schultz. Drives in the lane, fires it to the right corner. 3 ball is up and good by Drew Kingery for 3. 33-21. Indianola 12-point lead. 6:11 left, first half. Charlie North starts to drive left baseline. Fires it out top to Flaherty. Flaherty can't control it. Stolen away. And layup other end by Tygo. Great hesitation on the shot fake by Tygo to let the defense go by. And then he finishes it with the layup. 35-21 Indianola. Timeout Oskaloosa. And we're going to take one too. Presented by Mahaska Hearing Aid Center on A Avenue West in Oskaloosa. 6:50 to go in the first half. 35-21 Indianola. We'll be back after this.
Hi, this is Michael, owner of the Wood Iron Grill in Oskaloosa on South 11th Street. Your home for chef-inspired cuisine. From the delectable food that we serve to our gracious hospitality, the Wood Iron Grill provides a warm atmosphere with panoramic views of emerald fairways and rolling greenery. We're proud to call Oskaloosa home and proud to be awarded the best burger in the state. If you're looking for extraordinary flavor and impeccable service, it doesn't get any better than the Wood Iron Grill. Check out our events and special calendar online or on Facebook.
We are back. Indianola High School, 35-21. Indianola leads. It's a 5-0 run in the second quarter so far for Indianola. 5:56 to go in the first half. Xavier Foster, Noah Van Veldhuizen, Isaac Schultz, Charlie North, and Keaton Flaherty on the floor for Oskaloosa. Colton Butler's on the bench, and Reese Sarver on the bench with 3 first quarter fouls. Isaac Schultz feeds it to Foster, left side, about 17 feet out. Foster starts to back his way in, picks up his dribble, turns, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound back to Foster, puts his shoulder into the defender, offensive foul. Yeah, I like the aggressiveness there by Foster, but man, when you're 7 foot tall and you put a shoulder into somebody that hard, refs aren't going to miss it. Offensive foul, Foster, that's his first. Team foul number 5. Indianola with the basketball. Tygo with it, guarded by Isaac Schultz. Dribbling to his left, hands it to Remeyer. Now over on the right side, Tyus Johnson has it. Tyus Johnson, a pull-up 3. It is good. Whistle blew as he shot the ball. And we've got an offensive foul away from the ball on Indianola. And that's going to be called on Blake Kennedy. And that'll be his first and the second turnover for Indianola. 5:20 to go in the first half. Indianola 35, Oskaloosa 21. Noah gets an inbounds to Isaac Schultz. Schultz to Flaherty. Flaherty dribbles it across half court. Guarded by C.J. Keel. Noah Van Veldhuizen wanted to pop the 3 left corner. Couldn't do it. Hands it to Charlie North. Now we swing it back out top to Isaac Schultz. Over on the right side now, Keaton Flaherty drives from the wing to the baseline. Gives it to Foster. Foster holds high above his head. Passes to Noah, top of the key. 3 ball, no good. Charlie North gets the rebound in the lane. No good. Tip back up by Foster, no good. And Indianola comes out with it. 2 chances there for Oskaloosa. Come up empty, and look at that. Luke Yaumans with a floater over top of the 7-footer. 37-21 Indianola. 4.5 minutes to go. Turnover Oskaloosa, stolen at half court by Indianola. And then a foul on Oskaloosa on Noah. Noah Van Veldhuizen with his second foul. Frustration foul there. Will Schultz coming to the scorer's table. And he will check in, replacing Noah Van Veldhuizen. 4:32 to go first half. Indianola 37, Oskaloosa 21. Isaac Schultz, Will Schultz, Keaton Flaherty, Charlie North, Xavier Foster on the floor for Oskaloosa. Humans to McGinnis, back to Humans. Humans goes down the right side of the lane, shut down by Flaherty. They kick it back out. Keel with it. Now Tygo. Top of the key to Humans. Johnson for three, no good. Rebound, Foster. Foster to Flaherty. Flaherty crosses half court, coming up the right side. Tried to fire it down to the baseline where Charlie North was, but it's tipped away and stolen by Indianola. Good look by Flaherty. Indianola just saw it coming. Humans with it, guarded by Flaherty. In the hands of Tygo. Tygo directing traffic. Lost the dribble. Ran into Schultz. Ran over Schultz. No call. He lost the dribble though. And then as Humans went and got it back, he traveled. Third turnover on Indianola. Coach Parker really letting the official hear it about that contact made on Schultz and no call. Will Schultz with it. Charlie North lobs it across the baseline to Foster. Foster fires it back out to Will Schultz. Charlie North now in the lane, going up. He's fouled hard, and North will get 2 free throws. As 3 Indianola players come to the scorer's table to check in. That foul is on John McGinnis, his first. Team foul number 4 for Indianola. Shooting 2 at the free throw line is Charlie North. 55% free throw shooter this season. Way too strong on the first. No good. So 3 players in from the Indianola bench. In between free throws. Tygo stays out there. He's not stepped off the floor yet. Second free throw good by North. He hits 1 of 2, and Charlie has 5 first half points. 37-22, Indianola leads it by 15. They have the basketball. 3:15 to go until halftime. Tyus Johnson catch and shoot 3, all in rhythm, good. Tyus Johnson for 3. Oski down 18. Keaton Flaherty all alone, 3 ball. Can't get it to go. Rebound Indianola. Oski needs an answer. Tygo leads it all the way to the hoop for Blake Kennedy. Another easy 2 there for Indianola on the lob pass all the way to the rim by Tygo to Kennedy. 42-22. Will Schultz driving, got in the air. His pass blocked, back to him. Now Isaac Schultz just in front of the free throw line puts up a shot, contested no good. Riemeyer with the rebound. Colton Butler up now to the scorer's table. Tygo has the basketball. Fakes left, goes right. Floater in the lane is good by Tygo. Unreal shooting percentage here in the first half for Indianola, and they lead it 44-22. They're doubling up Oskaloosa right now with 2:10 to go until halftime. North gives it to Foster. Foster turnaround hook shot in the lane is good. 8 first half points for Foster. 44-24, Indianola. Riemeyer to Kingery. Kingery to Tygo. No look pass. Tygo cutting to the hoop from the left wing. Uncontested layup. 46-24. 90 seconds to go, first half. Charlie North has it, top of the key. Drives down the lane. Lost the basketball as he drove. Out of bounds, turnover. That's 8 turnovers I have for Oskaloosa. As Colton Butler comes into the game and Xavier Foster will get a breather. 1:25 left in the half. Indianola 46, Oskaloosa 24. Kennedy to Tygo. Tygo catch and pass in the lane to Riemeyer. Riemeyer hits the basket and he's fouled. Another assist to Tygo. All in one motion. He caught that ball and passed it diagonally into the lane to Riemeyer cutting in. Riemeyer for 2 and the foul. Colton Butler on the foul. His first team foul number 5 and 1 opportunity for Riemeyer. Free throw good. 49-24. Indianola leads it. Colton Butler has the basketball for Oski. Driving from the right wing to the lane. Runs over his defender. Offensive foul called on Butler. That is his second. Immediately, Coach Parker gets Noah Van Veldhuizen up brings him in the game, and Colton Butler's going to come back to the bench and get some instruction from Coach Parker. Second foul on Butler, turnover number 9. 1 minute to play in the half. Indianola with the ball, leading 49-24. Backdoor cut didn't work that time. Stolen away by Will Schultz. Will Schultz feeds it to Charlie North, cutting in from the left wing. No good. Rebound Indianola. We're down to 45 seconds remaining in the half. Indianola with the ball and a 25-point lead. And it looks like they're content to run a little clock here. Tyus Johnson guarded closely by Schultz. Gets it to Kingery. Kingery to Tygo, almost stolen at half court by Isaac Schultz. Down to 20 seconds to go. Tygo spins from the left block. Drives through the lane, reverse layup by Tygo. And then another steal on the inbound and another layup for Tygo. 4 quick points by Tygo. And it's 53-24 Indianola. Noah Van Veldhuizen has it. 4 seconds to go. Flaherty fires up a 3 at the buzzer. It is no good. And Oskaloosa is in big trouble as we go to halftime. Indianola 53, Oskaloosa 24 here at the break. Wow, it is all Indianola right now here at halftime. So coming up, we will have our Remax recap for you of the first half. But before we do that, we're going to go back to game 1 tonight and chat with Oskaloosa girls basketball coach J.C. White. If you missed the girls game, 66-45 final score, Indianola with the win. 21 points, but that does not even begin to tell the story of this game. What an effort by your girls tonight, J.C. You led after 1 quarter. You're down 1 at halftime. You're still within single digits midway through the 4th quarter, and just like Thursday night, it slipped away late.
Yeah, I think it was a 7-point game when we called the timeout with, I think, a little over 3 minutes left in the game. So, we're getting there. We're playing 3.5 quarters. It's just that one little stretch that kind of got away from us. And, that's a good team, and they've played hard against great teams in our conference, and they've gotten wins. They beat Grinnell the other night. And so for us to come out and compete with them, I told the girls, I'm proud of you. That should give them confidence in what they're doing, that we've made progress, that we're doing things right.
Absolutely. And in the last week, you've taken the top 2 teams in the conference right down to the wire. Grinnell in their gym Thursday, and Indianola tonight here in our gym. Or in their gym. So what do you think? What can you attribute the changes to the last week and a half? Obviously, Blommers has made a difference in ball control, but it seems like everybody's more confident.
Yeah, I would say definitely. If we just continue to play like this, I'd like to get a win against Pella Christian on Thursday. We're playing really well. Just continue to play hard and compete. And then whoever they throw at us first round, same thing. Indianola's a tough team. They're 5A, and we competed with them.
Should find that out tomorrow, I think. The pairings will be released, and we'll know who we play and where and what our road to the state tournament might be. But, you got to feel very confident going into Pella Christian Thursday. Obviously, they're struggling. They're 1-11 in the conference coming in tonight. Their only win against us. But I think with the way the girls are playing right now, I don't see any reason why we can't handle Pella Christian. So what are things you found in the first game against the Eagles that we got to do better second time?
We really didn't shoot well. And, we've added Presley at point guard since Christmas, and so she's a huge factor in taking care of the basketball and letting Mary play shooting guard spot, and she does a great job of feeding into the post. What Presley really does most for us is it lets other girls play in their skill set on the team, and so that does a lot, just in that we don't have to put somebody in a position where that's not where they're skilled at on the team. And so if we just continue to play like we're doing, I think we can compete. I agree. One nice thing about tonight, it was pretty physical at times, and that's a good postseason test there for the girls. Absolutely. Where we get in trouble sometimes is foul trouble, but I think it's good for us to be able to play physical, play with other girls inside. Amanda's going to have the Van Gorp girl inside, and she's a tough matchup for her, but I think it was a great test for her tonight. They were letting them get physical, letting them play hard. Absolutely. Well, great effort tonight. It was a fun game to watch, a fun game to call. Unfortunately, it slipped away there last few minutes of the 4th quarter. Turnovers started to rack up, a lot of easy layups for them. So ended up a 21-point deficit, but
But in reality, you got to think it's probably more of like maybe an 8-point game, really.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, JC, I appreciate you coming up here. We'll see you Thursday, final regular season game. Let's end the season with a bang, all right?
Thanks.
All right. That is JC White. She's the head girls basketball coach at Oskaloosa, joining us here at halftime to talk about game one tonight, the girls game, which Indianola won 66-45, but it was just a unbelievable effort by the Oskaloosa girls. Here at halftime of the boys game, I just want to let everybody know what just happened. Indianola, they're the Indians. Oskaloosa is the Indians. So Indianola obviously is aware of Coach Parker's health and his kidney transplant and so forth. So they had a little fundraiser tonight, and they just presented Coach Parker's wife and kids with a check for the medical expenses. So class act. I don't know how much was raised. I didn't catch that, but class act tonight by Indianola to step up and help raise money for the Parker family and some of these big medical expenses they have. All right, we're at halftime here in the boys game, and it's all Indianola, folks. 53-24, your halftime score. I'm going to take a break. I will be back with your Remax recap of the first half. That'll be coming up right after this.
In Oskaloosa, see your good neighbor State Farm agent Wendell Campbell for your insurance and financial needs.
You're sure to save big at Hy-Vee now that hundreds of items are on low price lockdown and price decline. Lockdown prices won't change unless they are lowered, and any item marked with a red arrow means you will save big. Come get deals on seasonal items already on your list at Hy-Vee, where there is a helpful smile in every aisle.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
At Gardner Collier Jewelry, our goal has always been to provide you with the very best jewelry for your money. From plain gold wedding bands to the most exquisite diamond ring, Gardner Collier has it. Our huge selection is sure to exceed your expectations, and our service is second to none. From sterling silver fashion jewelry to the one-of-a-kind diamond fashion piece, Gardner Collier can fill your jewelry desires. For the very best value in fine jewelry, choose Gardner Collier, Quincy Place Mall, Ottumwa, and Penn Central Mall, Oskaloosa.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Wood Iron Grill press box here at Indianola High School. We are at halftime, and the score you see on your screen is correct. Indianola 53 and Oskaloosa 24 at halftime. Just a dominant first half by Indianola. So, Remax recap. Indianola led 30-21 after the first quarter. Oskaloosa scored just 3 points in the second quarter. They were outscored 23-3 in the second quarter. I've got Oski with 10 turnovers unofficially, Indianola with 4, and I've got Indianola out rebounding Oskaloosa 15-8 at halftime. So we're getting out rebounded, out hustled. Just Indianola can't seem to miss a shot. I mean, everything is going perfect in the first half for Indianola. Scoring for Indianola, A.J. Tygo, 21 first half points. I mean, averages 16 a game, but 21 in the first half for Tygo. Probably had 5-6 assists as well. 9 points for Caden Remeyer, 8 for Blake Kennedy, 5 for Luke Humans, 4 for Tice Johnson, who's their overall leading scorer. He averages 19 a game. We held him to only 4, but that's because Tygo was doing all the scoring. 3 points for Drew Kingery and 2 points for John McGinnis. Nobody in foul trouble at all for Indianola. For Oskaloosa, they're led at halftime by Xavier Foster with 8 points, 6 for Keaton Flaherty, 5 for Charlie North, and 5 for Reese Sarver. Sarver does have 3 fouls, all in the first quarter. We did not see him at all in the second quarter. Colton Butler has 2 fouls. So does Noah Van Veldhuizen. So again, we're facing potential foul issues again tonight, just like we did Friday against Pella. So it's a long road to climb here in the second half. Oskaloosa trailing at 53-24 after 2 quarters of play. But Indianola came out and scored 30 first quarter points. See if Oskaloosa can do some of that here in the third quarter to climb back into this ball game. 53-24, Indianola at halftime here on the Indians Network. Don't forget our next broadcast will be coming up on Thursday night this week, as Oskaloosa will welcome Pella Christian to the gym. It'll be the final regular season game for the Oskaloosa girls. And the girls will tip it off at 6:15, followed by the boys. Certainly a winnable game for the Oskaloosa girls, the way they've been playing lately for sure. Pella Christian boys have been struggling as of late, and Oskaloosa will be looking for a little vengeance in that one after what happened at Pella Christian. So 2 good games coming up on Thursday night. We'll have them right here on the Indians Network. Our pregame will start at 6 o'clock. Girls tip off at 6:15, and then the boys will follow. Saturday is district wrestling. Good luck to all wrestlers around the state of Iowa. Those 1A and 2A wrestlers that advance through the sectionals to the districts, and to all of our 3A wrestlers that are trying to get to Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. Top 2 finishers in each weight class from Saturday's district tournaments will advance to Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines and the state wrestling tournament. Good luck, Oskaloosa wrestlers. I will be at Des Moines East Saturday with the wrestling team, and you can follow Oskaloosa, and you can follow all of our area teams actually on 96.7 FM Thunder Country, KIIC. Coverage starting at 11:30 Saturday morning. They'll be live in Albia at a 2A district, covering Knoxville, Albia, Eddyville, Blacksburg, Fremont, Centerville. They're all there. And then I will be at Des Moines East, and I'll be doing frequent updates throughout the day on Oskaloosa's progress. And you can catch those on Thunder Country KIIC. Oskaloosa starts the second half. They have possession almost stolen away from Isaac Schultz. But Isaac able to hold on to possession here as we start the third quarter. Baseline drive, no good. Rebound pulled down by Reese Sarver. Noah Van Veldhuizen feeds it to Foster. Foster, another dunk on the baseline. All 8 of Foster's points tonight have been dunks. 53-26. Oh, wide open right wing. 3 ball is good by Drew Kingery. His second 3 of the game. Foster on the right block. Double teamed. Going up anyway. Finger rolls it short. Rebound Colton Butler, and he puts it back up and in. CB with the offensive rebound and put back. 56-28. Indianola leads. Tygo going down the lane, right side, just a step ahead of Isaac Schultz. No good on the layup. Rebound Colton Butler. Isaac Schultz brings it down the floor. Schultz dribbles to the top of the key, gives it to Butler. Butler's going to drive in left side. Reverse layup is no good by Butler. Rebound Indianola. 6.5 minutes to go third quarter. Here's Riemeyer for 3. Catch and shoot left wing, good. Another 3 ball for Indianola. 59-28, a 31-point Indianola lead. Deep 3 for Noah Van Veldhuizen, no good. Rebound Indianola. Tygo is going to take it all the way to the hoop, dribbles across the baseline, fires it out. Now a 3 on the way. That is good by Drew Kingery. Another 3 for Indianola, and they lead it 62-28. Almost a running clock situation right now. If it's 35 points or more lead, we go to a running clock. Right now it's at 34. There's a turnover in the lane as they try to feed it into Foster. Stolen away. Here is Tyus Johnson on the other end. Kicks it to Riemeyer. Now Tyus Johnson with it again. Johnson fires it over to Kingery on the right side. A basket here by Indianola sends it to a running clock. With 5.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Tygo down the lane, gets by Schultz, switches hands, flips it up and good. Tygo cannot miss tonight. 64-28, 36-point Indianola lead, and now the running clock will be in effect until Oskaloosa can cut it down to 25 points or less. Indianola's lead. Then Veldhuizen feeding it to Foster on the baseline, cutting left to right. Foster's fouled as he catches the pass. It's going to be on Tyce Johnson. No, excuse me, it's going to be on Drew Kingery. That'll be his second, team foul number 1. Again, we have the running clock now, so even on inbounds plays, the clock keeps running. It only stops during timeouts and free throws or injuries. Isaac Schultz, pull up 3, it's good. First basket of the game for Isaac Schultz. It's a 3-ball. 64-31, Indianola. Wide open 3-ball on the other end. In and out by Kingery. Rebound Colton Butler. Isaac Schultz brings it up court. Fires it to Reese Sarver. Sarver trying to 3 out of the right corner. Might have been partially blocked. Rebound to Keaton Flaherty. Foster fires a 3, no good. Tygo with the rebound. Quickly down the floor. Indianola in the paint. Turnaround no good by Blake Kennedy. Rebound Oski. Sarver brings it up the floor. Fires it to Flaherty. Now Butler on the left side. Butler driving in the lane. Has it slapped away and stolen by Tygo. And Tygo all the way for the layup after the steal. 66-31, Indianola. 3:40 to go and counting with a running clock here in the third quarter. Xavier Foster on the right wing. Right baseline, rather. Fires it to Isaac Schultz. Schultz, one dribble to his left. Fires a 3. That's good. Isaac Schultz with back-to-back threes here in the third quarter. 66-34, Indianola. 3:25 to go, third quarter. Tyce Johnson beats Sarver to the hoop for the layup. Sarver playing with 3 fouls. Got a late start on that drive by Johnson. Isaac Schultz has it top of the key. His pass stolen away. Tygo then loses it on the other end. Tried to save it back in and couldn't. Oskaloosa has it. Foster tried to dribble through a double team. Lost the dribble. Stolen away. Layup. Tygo. .36 Indianola lead. 70-34. 2:40 to go. Running clock here in the third quarter. Keaton Flaherty down the lane. Dishes to Foster. Foster with another dunk. Foster's going to take the rims home with him tonight. 70-36. He has 12 points. All dunks tonight. 2:20 left to go, third quarter. There's a steal by Foster. Foster with the steal. Fields to Schultz. Schultz lob back to Foster. Mistimed it. Couldn't dunk it, but he gets his own rebound. Fadeaway baseline shot by Foster. No good. And the rebound goes off of Flaherty to Indianola. Just mistimed that lob a little bit. Otherwise, it's going to be showtime for Foster. Clock continues running here, even during dead ball and substitutions, unless Oskaloosa can cut this under a 25-point lead. Right now, 70-36, Indianola. 1:45 to go, third quarter. McGinnis has it for Indianola. Humans down the right side of the lane. Kicks it back out. Johnson. Kuehl. Now Tygo. Humans back top of the key. Humans drives. And stolen away by Charlie North. Charlie North down the floor to Will Schultz. Will Schultz reverse layup is good. Will Schultz with the reverse layup. 70-38, Indianola. It's Will Schultz, Charlie North, Keaton Flaherty, Carson Jensko, and Xavier Foster on the floor right now for Oskaloosa. With 1:12 and counting to go, third quarter. Tygo crossover dribble. Kicks it back to Tyce Johnson for 3. That is good. Wow. 73-38. Jensko for 3. That's good. Carson Jensko. Jensko for 3. 73-41. 45 seconds to go, third quarter. Fourth quarter is going to fly with a running clock. C.J. Kuehl drives to the free throw line, kicks it back out. Sarver to Tygo. Tygo hands it to Kuehl. Kuehl goes down the lane, loses it, stolen away by Jensko. Jensko coming the other way to Flaherty. Flaherty, last second, had a layup, tried to dish it off to Charlie North. Tipped out by Indianola. You got to take that one, Keaton. You just got to take it. take it all the way. Coach Parker frustrated with that decision, pulls Keaton out of the game. David Nelson checks in. Oskaloosa has the ball inbounding out of their own hoop. Will Schultz, Carson Jenskow, Xavier Foster, David Nelson, and Charlie North. Turnover, Oski. And at the buzzer, it's picked up under the basket and laid in by Yeomans at the buzzer. Coach Parker is frustrated. He wanted a foul call there as Xavier Foster tried to come up with the basketball. And him and another player fought for it all the way to the rim on the other end of the floor. And then it was picked up by Yeomans right at the basket at the buzzer. He laid it in. And it's 75-41, Indianola, at the end of the third quarter. Coach Parker still pleading his case to the one official. While he's doing that, DeJuan Foster talking to the team. Basically right now, you challenge your team for pride right now. 75-41 is your score heading into the fourth quarter. And again, the running clock will be in effect here for the fourth quarter. So it's going to go really quick. (75-41) Indianola. Come out of the huddle, fourth quarter. It's going to be Carson Jenskow, Xavier Foster, David Nelson, Isaac Schultz, and Charlie North on the floor. Indianola has the ball to start the fourth. They inbound. And it's going to be taken away by Foster. Foster fires a bullet pass down to the baseline to Charlie North for two. North with his 7th point of the game, the assist to Foster. And now another almost steal there by Jenskow as he got his hands on it. But Johnson able to maintain possession. Tygo looking to shake and bake down the lane. Stopped by Isaac Schultz. Kicks it out to Kingery. Kingery backs it out, now drives in. He'll be fouled by David Nelson. That'll be the first foul on Nelson. So if you're just tuning in, Indianola started this game on fire, and they've never cooled off. Inbound pass, left block, Kingery for two. They led 30-21 after one quarter. They outscored Oskaloosa 23-3 in the second quarter. And they've just kept going from there. 77-43 the score now, and Oskaloosa throws it away over on the right wing. Looking at Charlie North through his hands. Running clock is in for 77-43. 6:38 remains in the game. Kingery, top of the key, hands it to Tygo. Good help by Jenskow there to stop the drive of Tygo. Tygo, crossover dribble. Foster blocks it off the glass. Tygo wants a goaltend, not going to get it. Rebound Oskaloosa. Foster has the basketball. Gives it up to North. Now Jenskow, back to Foster. Foster fires a pass in the lane to Schultz. Now back to Foster. Foster feeds it to North. North feeds it to Nelson. Nelson coming in right side. Too strong off the glass. Rebound Indianola. Once again, unselfish play there by Oski, but sometimes you just got to take the shot. It was there, maybe one too many passes. And now we have, I'm not sure why the whistle blew, but so we have a dead ball. Foster and Isaac Schultz will go to the bench. Waylon Bolabaugh is in the game, and Colton Butler returns. So it's David Nelson, Waylon Bolabaugh, Carson Jenskow, Charlie North, and Colton Butler on the floor right now for Coach Ryan Parker. 5:37 to go in the game. 77-43. Indianola fans are cheering for Tom Krapfel one of their bench players to come in, and he just took the warm-ups off. Coach is listening. There's a layup by Blake Kennedy, extending Indianola's lead, 79-43. Charlie North has it in the free throw circle. North tried to fire it through traffic to Bolabaugh, cutting baseline right, stolen away. Indianola now with the ball. Riemeyer, top of the key, three-pointer, no good. Rebound. Kennedy, turnaround, back up, and good, but they're going to charge him with a push-off there on the spin. So no basket, offensive foul on Blake Kennedy. And Indianola going to their bench now. Tom Krapfel checks in. That's who the students were cheering for. So I imagine they're going to try hard to get him a basket. 4:49 to go, fourth quarter, running clock, 79-43, Indianola. Colton Butler with the basketball. Out to David Nelson. Nelson fires a three, in and out. Butler back up, no good. Tipped back up a third time by, I think we'll try credit Charlie North with that one. 79-45. I'm going to give credit to North on that one. Nelson was right there too. Offensive foul, Indianola. Humans called for the charge on the other end. His second, team foul number 3. 10th turnover of the game for Indianola. 4 minutes to go in this contest. 79-45 Indianola. Bolabaugh to Jenskow. Jenskow tries to dribble around Humans, and they call Humans for the foul. His third. 4 players coming in. 4 players coming in right now for Indianola, as they're using everybody tonight. With 3:42 left to play. David Nelson to North. Left wing. Out top to Jensko. Over to Bolabaugh. Now Jensko. Free throw line, Butler. One big dribble. Back out to Jensko. Nelson now 4-3. That one looked on the money. Won't go. It was close. Rebound Indianola. Nearing 3 minutes to go in the game. Here's a three, top of the key for Indianola. In and out, no good by Connor Troutman. Rebound Oski. And there's a steal by Indianola. And coming the other way in the lane. Shot is up and good by Cooper Naylor. Cooper Naylor scoring off the Oskaloosa turnover. 81-45, Indianola. As Mason Barnhart comes to the scorer's table to check in. Nelson, another three-ball attempt, no good. North tips the rebound into the hands of Butler, and Butler is fouled. So 2:31 left to play. 81-45, Indianola with a 36-point lead. Running clock is in force. Mason checks in for Mason Barnhart checks in for Colton Butler. So it's Waylon Bolabaugh, Carson Jenskow, Charlie North, David Nelson, and Mason Barnhart on the floor. North tries a three from the right wing. It's no good. Rebound chased down by Indianola. They put up a three, and it's good by Dagan and Martin. Charlie North dribbles across the baseline and puts in a shot good. Charlie North with 11 points tonight off the Oski bench. Minute 40 remains. We're going to have a foul on Oskaloosa. Bolabaugh with the foul. Only second team foul. Clock continues to run here. We're down to a minute 20 to play. 84-47 Indianola. Bolabaugh, top of the, or that's not Bolabaugh, that's number 2 for Indianola. That's Tom Krapfel. That's the one all the students were cheering for to get in the game, and he just drained a three, top of the key. 1 minute remains. Barnhart has it to Jenskow. Now North. North drives in the lane, shut down, tried to kick it back out, stolen away. And that was Krapfel who came up with the steal. He tried to turn it into a layup on the other end, had it stripped away out of bounds. Down to 40 seconds remaining. 87-47, a 40-point Indianola lead. 35 seconds remain. Indianola might be content now to just dribble it out here, even though they have subs in the game. I don't think they're looking to score at all. They're just going to run the clock out. Charlie North isn't backing down, though. He's still playing defense. We're down to 15 seconds, 10 seconds. That's going to do it. Final score tonight is going to be Indianola 87 and Oskaloosa 47. Final score, 87-47. Indianola is going to get themselves a 40-point win tonight over Oskaloosa. Wow. What a game by Indianola. They took control of this seconds into the opening quarter, never took their foot off the gas, and dominate tonight in an 87-47 win. Indianola improves to 15-3 on the year, 10-2 in the Little Hawkeye Conference. They've now won 15 of their last 16 games. They are red hot at the right time of the year. They're still just one game out of that conference lead, trailing Norwalk. They go to 10-2 in the conference. 87-47 final. Indianola wins big at home. We'll take a break. We'll be back with our post game. We'll go through all the numbers, try to make some sense of this one, and look at what's coming up next for Oskaloosa. Don't go away.
When he's not nursing residents with special needs, James Passion is improving his family residence. Hillary? When she's not teaching undergrads, she's cooking up fun for Carson and Owen. The local home loan experts at Midwest One help them buy their home, pay down principal, make improvements, and build up equity. Their local mortgage service was so easy and affordable that James and Hillary even referred a friend. For local mortgage service, choose Simply Better Banking from Midwest One.
My name is Amanda Seeley, and I've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office for 15 years now. I'm a mother of 3 little boys, and since having them, they've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office in Oski Dental. It's been really seamless. I expected a little few hiccups, but he just has this approach that they're very comfortable again. You're the best! We're going to shoot for being a lifelong patient.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer...
STEM Garden Center Nursery in Oskaloosa is already gearing up for spring. We will have unique new varieties and all the old favorites ready for you to create stunning gardens and eye-catching combo pots. Now is the perfect time to plan out your landscape with new shrubs, flowering trees, perennials, and mulch. Consider adding grasses, a rock garden, or flower beds for less mowing and more eye appeal. Don't be afraid to dream big. Check us out on Facebook for our winter hours and experience the color at STEM Garden Center in Oskaloosa this spring.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
Much better.
Come experience Penn Central Mall. With a variety of shops, services, restaurants, and more, Penn Central is the place to go for all your shopping and entertainment needs. Grab a gourmet grilled cheese at Wonder Lunch, shop the latest trends at Maurice's, find the perfect gift at Gardner Collier, or enjoy a night out with ice cream and retro arcade games at Old School Pinball and Arcade. Penn Central also has numerous public events scheduled throughout the year to provide fun for the whole family. Find them on Facebook to stay up to date with deals and upcoming events. Walk, shop, enjoy. Penn Central Mall.
Welcome back to Indianola High School and the Wood Iron Grill press box. Indianola sweeps Oskaloosa tonight. Great girls game to start the night. Indianola pulled away late fourth quarter and got a 21-point win, 66-45, but it was much more competitive than what that final score indicates. I thought just a tremendous effort tonight by the Oskaloosa girls, despite the 66-45 loss. Boys game was never in doubt. Oskaloosa got the opening tip, but that was about the only thing that went right tonight for Oski, as Indianola exploded out of the gates. 30 first quarter points. They outscore Oski 23-3 in the second quarter. And that right there is the story of the game, because as hot as Indianola played the first quarter, Oskaloosa was only down 9 going into the second quarter. We weathered that storm. Could have been much worse. And then the second quarter, Indianola outscores us 23-3. And that put the dagger in. And they just drove it deeper and deeper in as the second half progressed. They led 75-41 after 3 quarters and 87-47 final score. So Oskaloosa limited to 3 points in the second quarter and 6 points scored in the fourth quarter. Of course, we had the running clock going in the fourth quarter, which limits possessions and things, but obviously need to get more offensive production than that. So as we look at the numbers, I've got Oskaloosa unofficially with 17 turnovers tonight. I have Indianola with 11, which is right at their average. Both teams really right at their averages. Rebounding, better effort in the second half for Oskaloosa, but I have them out rebounded 23-19 total. Scoring wise, A.J. Tygo, 27 points, 21 of them in the first half, all layups and free throws. Every basket he scored was a layup or a free throw. 27 points for that talented senior guard, A.J. Tygo. 12 points for Caden Remeyer, 11 for Drew Kingery, 10 for Blake Kennedy, 9 for Tice Johnson, 7 for Luke Humans. And then some of the bench players late. Tom Krapfel got a three-pointer. Cooper Naylor with a basket. Dagan Martin with a three-pointer. John McGinnis had a basket in the first half. And that's the scoring for Indianola. For Oskaloosa, led tonight by Xavier Foster. 12 points tonight is all for the X Factor. Just wasn't ever really able to get going. And I'm pretty sure all 6 baskets were dunks for Foster. Well, the one was a finger roll, but yeah, they were all at the rim. Did not hit a three-pointer tonight. But 12 points to lead the way scoring for Xavier Foster. 11 for Charlie North. Again, great effort by Charlie North. All game long. Finishes with 11 points. 6 for Isaac Schultz. 6 for Keaton Flaherty. 5 for Reese Sarver. 3 for Carson Jenskow. And 2 for Will Schultz, as well as Colton Butler, to round out the scoring for Oskaloosa. Once again, final score 87-47, and this one is probably going to sting for more reasons than one. The seeding meeting for our postseason, our district and sub-state, is tomorrow. And, Coach Parker is going to go in there and push for a number 2 seed for Oskaloosa in that district behind Pella. But we're coming off a 40-point loss tonight. It's going to be tough to make that argument possibly. So probably might hurt us in the seedings, which then will affect who we play and where we play in the postseason. But we'll find all that out tomorrow. That's when the seeding meetings are held, and then the pairings will be out shortly after that. The girls' pairings also should be released tomorrow. So I would say by end of the day, Thursday, we're going to know postseason trails for our girls and boys. But again, this one tonight probably going to hurt our fight for a number 2 seed in our sub-state and district. But we'll find out. 87-47 final. Great performance all game long by Indianola. Tygo just took over the game in the first half, and Oskaloosa had no answer. 87-47 final. Indianola 15-3 now, 10-2 in the Little Hawkeye Conference, which through 12 games ties them with Norwalk. They're both 10-2 through 12 games, and each have one conference game remaining. Norwalk, I think, is playing DCG tonight, and then Grinnell on Friday. And then Indianola, they still have 2 more conference games left with Grinnell and Newton after us. Pella has DCG and Grinnell left. So, yeah, it's going to be a battle down to the finish between Norwalk and Indianola for who wins this Little Hawkeye Conference boys race. Oskaloosa drops to 6-12 on the year, and 1 11 now in Little Hawkeye Conference play. Certainly not the return to the bench result that Coach Ryan Parker was hoping for, but they'll get back in the gym. They'll go to work on Wednesday, and they only have one day to prepare for Pella Christian because that game will be on Thursday night this week. Pella Christian at Oskaloosa, girls and boys. So back to work tomorrow. Hopefully get some things fixed, get the confidence back up, and then come out and look for vengeance against Pella Christian on Friday, which the first time around at Pella Christian was a game much like this game tonight. So Oskaloosa is going to have to come out and try to punch Pella Christian in the mouth early and just continue to jab them all game long. That'll be Thursday night. Girls game at 6:15, followed by the boys. That'll be our next broadcast here on the Indians Network as well. We'll have the pregame at 6 o'clock on Thursday, and then the girls at 6:15 tip, followed by the boys on Thursday. Saturday, it is district wrestling around the state of Iowa. Good luck to all wrestlers, those who have advanced out of sectionals in the smaller 1A and 2A area schools, and also to all of our Oskaloosa wrestlers who will take to the mat Saturday at Des Moines East in a very tough 3A district meet. Hoping we can punch one or two guys tickets through to Wells Fargo Arena in the state wrestling tournament. Top two finishers in each weight class will earn that opportunity and advance on to the state wrestling tournament. So good luck, Oski wrestlers. I will be at Des Moines East on Saturday, and you can follow Oskaloosa's progress throughout the day on Thunder Country 96.7 FM KIIC. They'll be doing live coverage from a 2A district in Albia, but I'll be doing frequent updates during their live coverage from Des Moines East. Again, that'll be on Thunder Country 96.7 KIIC with coverage starting about 11:30 on Saturday morning. It's going to do it for tonight. Thank you all for listening. We appreciate that. Thanks to all of our sponsors who make our coverage possible. Can't do it without them. And again, thanks to you for listening. So we'll talk to you again on Thursday night at home for Pella Christian versus Oskaloosa. Until then, for all of us at the Indians Network, which is a partnership between Oskaloosa News, Thunder Country KIIC, and MCG, my name is Jamie Brockman. Good night from Indianola. We'll talk to you Thursday and hope the Indians can rebound with a big win over Pella Christian.